All right, guys. So if you look here, today's lesson is actually just to review problems. So basically how this video works, I will read the problem. I'll give you about a couple seconds to do the problem. You can always pause this video if you want extra time to do the problem before I go over the answer. This is just a review activity over fractions and decimals. All right, so here we go. So the first question is write 3 and 4/10 as a fraction and a decimal. I'm going to circle the word and because that's super important for you to see there. Now go ahead and try writing it as a fraction and a decimal. Pause the video if you need to. All right, so I'm going to start going over the answer here. So remember when we write fractions out loud, we have two different parts here. We got the 3 and separates, this is the part of the decimal. So after we go through that, then we kind of know, okay, the word and means a decimal. So I have my little decimal. 3, well, that's easy, just 3. Then I have 4/10. This is where it's a little confusing. You got to think about your place values here, okay? I got my tenths, and then I got my hundredths next, right? If I have 4/10, I don't have a 4 in the hundredths. I have a 4 in the tenths. Okay, so you could have either written your decimal as 3 and 4/10 like this, or some of you who pretty awesome realize that this is also the same value. Okay, both of those answers would have worked. Next one, write 25 and, definitely circle that word, and 34 hundredths as a fraction and a decimal. Oops, I forgot to write the fraction up here. 3 and 4/10. So pause if you need to. Go ahead and start solving the problem. Alrighty, so here I have 25. So that's easy, 25. And this means that I'm now going into something that's less than 1, a value less than 1. 34 hundredths, okay? I'm gonna write the fraction first. 34 hundredths. Now the decimal is 25. The word and means decimal, and. Now 34 hundredths. Now the word 30, that 3 is actually in the tens place value, right? So that's why we leave it in the tenths. So we have 34 hundredths, okay? Not an extra 0 there. Alrighty, let's go into the next slide. So here it says, in the picture, what is the fraction and decimal? So here, looking at this picture, I see 1 full thing shaded in, 2 full things shaded in, 3 full things shaded in here, okay? So I know that I have 3 full value, okay? Now the part is, what's the fraction, what's the decimal, okay? So let's look here. I see a row of 10, a row another 10, and a row another 10, so 10, 20, 30, and then I see 1, 2, 3. So I see 33 out of 100. So now let's write the decimal. Well, I got 3 and 33 out of 100. Last problem is what is 6/800ths as a decimal? Okay, so this one I definitely would suggest have your little place value chart written out. That's the ones, here's the tenths, here's the hundredths. Pause the video if you need it, okay? All right, so if you're here, you're ready for me to go over the answer. So I got 6. 6, lots in the ones. 8 hundredths. Now, in the value of 8, I have nothing in the tenths place value, right? Now, if this was like 18, then I do have 1 in the 8, right? But it's not, it's just 8. So in this problem, I have no tenths here. I just have 8 hundredths. So the decimal is 6 and 08. So 6 and 8 hundredths. All right, guys, hopefully this helps. Remember, tomorrow you'll be taking your little quiz on decimals. This is our last assignment ever in math this year. So best of luck. Hopefully you do well on that quiz review. So message me if you need any more help.